guys how I installed this unit. So this U-part is from Nadula. It's 24 inches, 150% density, silky straight texture. U-parts, V-parts, they're all super easy to install. So if you have never worn a wig, you're a beginner, you want to get one for an occasion, whatever the case may be, this is going to be the video for you. If you have been subscribed to me for forever now, then you know my preference is always going to be a V-part because you just don't have to leave out that much leave out. However, this is a U-part and I am so happy. I'm actually coming on here because I never do these kind of intros, but I'm just proud of myself on how I installed it. More than anything, my biggest pet peeve with U-parts is that I can never get them to look as natural at the top. I'm glad it came out really good. It feels really good as well, you guys. The hair is so soft. The reason why I'm coming on here to do this really quick intro is simply because it looks so natural. This truly looks like a sew-in. This is a really great option for you. Also a really great protective style option, you guys. It is now 2022. If you do not have at least one U-part in your stash by now, I think now is the time to get it. I'm gonna stop blabbing. Let's go ahead and get right into this tutorial. All right, you guys, so let's get right into this tutorial really quickly. So this is the hair right out of the package. I have been installing my units right out of the box like crazy for the past like months now, which is something I never used to do. But this time I'm showing you the difference with washing it first. I used to always wash my units first. And then to be honest with y'all, I just got real lazy. So this makes the biggest difference on how your unit is going to come out. Previously, when I've done like a straight silky unit, it's still kind of flat, and washing it, you see me doing just a quick wash using my Aussie Moist collection. I've been using Aussie Moist for my wigs for years now. This is basically all that I use if I don't grab Tresemme, and using a little shampoo. Now I'm just throwing a little bit of the 3-minute miracle on it and letting it sit for about 5 minutes, and here are your results. I did let my wig air dry for about maybe 75%, and then I went on ahead and blew the rest of it out to save some time, you guys. So it is, at this point, the unit is ready to go. It's silky, it's bouncy, and it's so freaking soft. So from here, this is just one way that I, install my unit. So I'm making my leave out, of course, and I'm doing a tiny bit more than usual, you guys. Like, of course, more than a V part, but not too much. My hair is already straight, so that is gonna save me a good amount of time as well. So with this unit, I forgot to show you guys, they're not like the normal, or not the normal, they're not like actual clip-ins, what you would see like on maybe wefted clip-ins, like those small clips where they open and close. These are just combs in this particular unit. So I had to make an anchor braid on both sides because my hair is just not thick enough for me to just pop the unit in. And honestly, I think that no matter how thick your hair is, using an anchor braid to hold units is the best thing you can do, so it's not causing any tension, or it's not gonna slide off, and you know it's secure, as secure as possible. So that's what I just did there. Just did some flat twists, and I'm just adding a little bit of gel on my edges to kind of slick them down because I chose not to do a braid on the sides. So you guys know I love my combination of my gels. First, I use my gummy gel, and then I'm going in with my blue legume gel. I love using this gel on top of, my hairline because it keeps it in place. So it was starting to get a little bit warmer here in Connecticut on the East Coast, so I'm super excited, but I needed that extra little layer of, just making sure my edges held. And now we're just gonna go ahead and pop on the unit. So I'm just gonna slide the combs in onto the braids and on the sides, you guys. This takes no time at all. It's super quick, super easy, pretty straightforward. So another thing I wanted to point out when washing, especially like silkier hair first, you get a little bit more texture than you would if you just need it to pop on. If you need to just take it out the box, you have somewhere to go, you don't have time to wash it, just know it's not going to end up being as full as it could possibly be. and it's gonna look a little bit more shiny, a little bit more, you know, silkier, which is completely fine, you guys. I've worn it that way for a good minute, you know, whenever I'm doing my tutorials and I'm going out and about. Not a big deal, but let's just say you do have a little bit of time, you can go ahead and wash it and it'll end up coming out like this, which is why I am flat ironing my hair in bigger sections, just to preserve the fullness. I did not want to do this bone straight at all. I wanted to keep all that body all up and through this U-part wig. So my hair is already straight, you guys. Shame on me. I did not use any heat protectant because I'm just gonna flat iron the very, like, those little hairs that are poking out right now. I didn't use any heat protectant and I just completely forgot. So do as I say, not as I do. Like a lot of U parts, V parts, I still had a little bit of space in the back, you guys, but I think washing this hair and getting that extra body and volume really disguised it. So you couldn't really tell as much versus me just taking it right out of the package and then putting it on. So this is basically how we're looking. I'm pretty much done. I'm going to show you guys the back real fast. Just keep in mind, I am about 5'3", and this is where it hits me kind of like at my butt crack, at my like lower waist. So it's nice and long and full, you guys. And here I'm just gonna add like a little bit of layer. I really want to do some curtain bangs, but I was like, I don't really feel like cutting my actual hair, and my actual hair would have had to be cut for it to be, you know, a little bit shorter bang. So I just did a little bit of layering right around my face, which I think came out cute. And stuff like this, like adding little touches like this, kind of make a difference, y'all. Even if you're new to the game, you don't really know what you're doing, just kind of framing your face, taking it slow in one piece at a time, really kind of takes your wig to the next level and also makes it look a little bit more natural. My final touch, which is like my little secret weapon, has been my mimosa hair honey, especially when I'm doing a V part or U part, because it weighs my natural hair down, so I don't really have to put any heat in it, and it gives it such great shine. This is from Carol's Daughter, and you don't need a lot of it, so I highly recommend using this whenever you have a little bit of a leave out. Softens your hair, give it some shine, and you are good to go, you guys. So that is it for this look, you guys. You can tell how much I loved how this turned out. All the information about this unit will be down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye.